Dear students, welcome to Army Public School PMA Resource Network. Before we start our today's subject maths, please subscribe this page and click on bell icon. In our today's subject, we are going to discuss 4 operations. The contents of this chapter are multiplying by tens, hundreds and thousand, dividing by tens, hundreds and thousand, order of 4 operations. Before we start the chapter, let's have a mental maths activity. Our first question is, what must be added to 87 to make 100? 8 multiplied by 8 is what? What is 10 less than 70? Means, what is 70 minus 10? What are the first 6 multiples of 9? To find the multiples of 9, we will read the table of 9. Then, what is half of 30? Keep in your mind, to find the half of any number, we will divide it by 2. So 30 divided by 2 is 15. 35 divided by 7 is what? What is the difference between 705 and 432? Means, we will subtract the numbers to find the difference. 8 owls, how many eyes? Each owl has 2 eyes, so 8 owls have 8 multiplied by 2, 16 eyes. 7 tens means 7 multiplied by 10, that is 70. Here in these questions we use different operations to find the answer. In mathematics, basically 4 operations are in use, and these operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Here the learning objectives are to multiply whole numbers by tens, hundreds and thousands, to multiply whole numbers by multiple of 10, 100 and 1000, to divide whole numbers by tens, hundreds and 1000, to divide whole numbers by multiple of tens, 100 and 1000, to do calculation involving 4 operations, to do calculation following the BODMAS method. Dear students, now we will learn how to multiply a whole number by 10, as 1 10 is 1 multiplied by 10 and 1 multiplied by 10 is 10. After multiplying a number by 10, the answer is 10 times the original number. In example 1, 2 multiplied by 10, here we have 2 ones, and when a whole number is multiplied by 10, each digit moves 1 place to the left. That is, 1's digit moves to the 10th place, 10's digit moves to the 100th place, 100 digit moves to the 1000th place, and so on. Here 2 is in 1's place, so 2 moves to the 10th place, and in 1 place we will put 0. So the answer is 20. In example 2, here 1 is in 1's place, 3 is in 10th place, 2 is in 100th place, 1 is in 1000th place. And the number 1231 is multiplied by 10. Each digit will move 1 place to the left. That is, 1 move to the 10th place, 3 moves to the 100th place, 2 moves to the 1000 place and 1 moves to the 10,000 place. And in 1's place, we will put 0. That is 1 0 at the end of the number. So the answer is 12,310. Similarly, if a number is multiplied by 100, the answer is 100 times the original number. That is 2 multiplied by 100 is 200. Each digit moves 2 places to the left. That is 2 ones become 200. And in example 2, 1231 is multiplied by 100. Here we have 1 ones, 3 tens, 2 hundreds and 1000. Each digit moves 2 places to the left. That is 1 ones become 100, 3 tens become 3000, 200 become 10,000 and 1000 becomes 100,000. In ones and tens place we will put 0. That is 20 at the end of the number. So the answer is 123,100. Same method we will follow for multiplying by 1000, that is add 3 zeros at the end of the number and each digit moves 3 places to the left. You can see example 1 and 2. Dear students, from these examples we have learned that when a whole number is multiplied by 10, we add 1 zero at the end of the number. For example, 36 multiplied by 10 is equal to 360. Add 1 zero at the end of the number. In another example, 4397 multiplied by 10, when we add 1 zero at the end of the number, now the number will be 43,970. And when a whole number is multiplied by 100, we add 2 zeros at the end of the number. For example, 29 multiplied by 100, we will add 2 zeros at the end of 29. That is 2900. And in another example, 307 multiplied by 100, after adding 2 zeros at the end of the number, the new number is 30,700. And when a whole number is multiplied by 1000, we will add 3 zeros at the end of the number. For example, 13 multiplied by 1000 is 13,000 and 6,478 multiplied by 1000 is 6,478,000. Here we will learn how to multiply a whole number by 10, 100 and 1000 by traditional method. Example 1 is 72 multiplied by 10. First, write the numbers in vertical form. Now put down 1 0 in the ones place and multiply the number by 1. That is 1 multiplied by 2 and 1 multiplied by 7. Now the answer is 720. Similarly, in example 2, 648 multiplied by 100, put down 2 zeros and multiply the number by 1. So the answer is 64,800. And when it is multiplied by 1000, put down 3 zeros and multiply the number by 1. 1 multiplied by 6, 1 multiplied by 3. Now the answer is 36,000. Now we will learn how to multiply a whole number by multiples of 10, 100 and 1000. Here first we split the multiples and we will do multiplication in 2 steps. First, multiply the number by the multiples and then multiply the answer by 10, 100 or 1000. For example, 61 multiplied by 70. First, split the multiples, that is 7 and 10, and in step 1, multiply 61 by 7. The answer is 427. Now, in second step, multiply 427 by 10. by adding 1 0 at the end of 427. So the answer is 4270. Similarly, in example 2 and 3, first we will split the multiples and then do multiplication in 2 steps. That is, in step 1, multiply the numbers by the multiples, and in step 2, add the zeros at the end of the number. Dear students, before this we have learned the multiplication of a whole number by 10, 100 and 1000 and by multiples of 10, 100 and 1000. Now we will learn how to divide a whole number by 10, 100 and 1000. Look at these examples. 10 divided by 10 is 1, 100 divided by 10 is 10, 1000 divided by 10 is 100. That is, 1 0 is removed from the end of the number. And when a whole number is divided by 100, we will remove 2 zeros from the end of the number. Look here, 100 divided by 100 is 1. We remove 2 zeros from 100, it becomes 1. 1000 divided by 100 is 10. Remove 2 zeros from 1000, so it becomes 10. And 2000 divided by 100 is 20. Similarly, when a number is divided by 1000, we will remove 3 zeros from the end of the number. Like 1000 divided by 1000 is 1 and 4000 divided by 1000 is 4. So the key points are: remove 1 0 from the end of the number that is being divided by 10. For example, 460 divided by 10 is 46 and 3070 divided by 10 is 307. And when a number is divided by 100, remove 2 zeros from the end of the number. For example, 7000 divided by 100 is 70 and 9200 divided by 100 is 92. Similarly, remove 3 zeros from the end of the number that is being divided by 1000. For example, 63,000 divided by 1000 is 63 and 3,130,000 divided by 1000 is 3,130. After removing 3 zeros from the end of the number, it becomes 3,130. And dividing by multiple of 10, 100 and 1000 is same as multiplying by multiple of 10, 100 and 1000. Here we also do division in 2 steps. That is, in first step, divide the number by 10, 100 or 1000, and in second step, divide the answer by multiple of 10, 100 or 1000. Look at the examples 1, 2 and 3. Now our topic is order of operations. What do the operations mean? Operations mean things like add, subtract, multiply, divide, etc. When the expression involves 2 or more than 2 operations, which operation will you do first? Here we have some orders that must be followed. Number 1, when the expression involves only addition and subtraction, we do the operation from left to right. For example, 24 minus 8 plus 2. Here we have only addition and subtraction. So we do the operation from left to right. That is, first we will subtract 24 and 8, and then in next step we will add 2 in 16. So answer is 18. Number 2, when the expression involves only multiplication and division, we also do the operation from left to right. That is, we will do the operation that comes first. For example, 48 multiplied by 2 divided by 4. First, we will multiply 48 and 2 and then divide the answer by 4. Number 3 is when the expression involves addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, we do multiplication and division before addition and subtraction. For example, 32 minus 6 multiplied by 3 plus 2. Here first we will do multiplication. So underline the operation that we will do first, that is 6 multiplied by 3. Now we have 32 minus 18 plus 2. In this step we have only addition and subtraction. So we will follow left to right rule. Now we will subtract 32 and 18, and in next step we will add 2 and 14. So answer is 16. And when the expression involves addition, subtraction, multiplication, division with brackets, we follow the BODMAS rule. In this rule, B stands for brackets, O stands for of, D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. It means deal with the bracket first and then the other operations. For example, 8 plus 2 multiplied by 6 minus bracket 4 multiplied by 5. First do the operation that is inside the bracket, that is 4 multiplied by 5 is 20. Now we have 8 plus 2 multiplied by 6 minus 20. In this step we will do multiplication, that is 2 multiplied by 6 and then addition and subtraction. Now dear students, before doing your assignments, remember to add 1 0 at the end of the number that is being multiplied by 10. Split the multiple of 10. First multiply the number with the multiple of 10 and then add a 0 to the end of the number. Add 2 zeros at the end of a number that is being multiplied by 100. Add 3 zeros at the end of the number that is being multiplied by 1000. And when a number is multiplied by multiple of 10, 100, 1000, do multiplication in 2 steps. Remove a 0 from the end of a number being divided by 10 and divide by 10, then the multiple when dividing by multiples of 10. That is, do division in 2 steps. And do operations from left to right when the expression involves only addition and subtraction. Also do the operations from left to right when the expression involves only multiplication and division. That is, follow the order of operations when the expression involves 2 or more than 2 operations. And if the expression involves 4 operations with bracket, then deal with bracket first, then the other operations. That is, must follow the BODMAS rule. Dear students, do your assignment on squared loose sheet and submit it on AIS. Thank you.